If you're broke right now and you don't know what to do, you feel like you have no options getting started in wholesaling real estate and you truly don't know what to do, this is going to be the ultimate guide to finding wholesaling deals and actually finding your first wholesaling deal in under 30 days with no money or experience at all. Guys, finding wholesaling deals, it's not about how much money you spend. It's all about how hard you're willing to work and actually what you're willing to do to get that deal. And what we're going to do is destroy all barriers to entry for the wholesaling real estate industry by showing you step by step how to get your first deal with no money at all. I promise you, me starting out in this business in wholesaling real estate, and especially you, I know, we wish we had this video starting out so we could get our first deal with no money. But before we break it down, before we share it with you guys, do us a favor, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, and let's break it down.
So first of all, I know most of you you're used to the saying, it takes money to make money. Well, that's from people that don't understand wholesaling. I'm here to tell you, if you don't have money in wholesaling, it actually is a plus, not a minus. You don't need money to get started in wholesaling. And actually, here's a little stat for you. The people that start wholesaling with little to no money, especially no money, they actually do better in the long run. Think about it. The more resourceful you can get on ways to contact motivated sellers, and the more precise you are, you're going to learn more experience. And I rather you fumble with little to no money, absolutely no money, because you can afford to make mistakes. Some people come into wholesaling think they can write big fat checks for coaches and mentors and marketing. And I'm here to tell you, they're going to take the same journey you do. Yeah. The person that has no money. See, buying your way into it, either with marketing or very direct one-on-one coaching, you still have to go through the journey of wholesaling. There's no way around it. And if you understand and accept that, it works. So the real name of the game in wholesaling is get in front of as many motivated sellers as possible. Now, you can either pay for resources like marketing and very one-on-one coaching, or you can be resourceful. So if you don't have any money, like you watching this video, is you got to be resourceful. How can I get in front of as many sellers as humanly possible? It's up to you. You do door knocking, reverse driving for dollars. You pull the government list. These are all free. It's going to take your time to get into it, and it works really well. You see, when I pay for a list or I pay for a specialty service, that just gives me the opportunity to get in front of potential motivated sellers. It doesn't mean they are. So you're going to have the same battle if you pay for this material or you get really resourceful and get it. The idea is he or she who contacts the most motivated sellers on an extremely consistent basis will get the majority of the deals, if not their first deals. Guys, it has little to do with money. You have to go out and find the opportunity. And if you think you're going to pay your way to get there, it's not going to give you the experience in the journey of wholesaling. You're better off learning this business with no money at all, because when you get a deal, you're going to appreciate it more. And then when you actually get money, you're going to have experience. And once you have experience, you can then take some money and invest it back in your marketing. And then you know exactly what to look for, how to talk to those types of sellers. Guys, not having money, in my opinion, is actually a gift in wholesaling.
I would say, people spend $4 or $5 grand just to get in front of a seller, and they spend that every single month. And that's not what it takes to get a deal, right? They spend the money just to get the opportunity to get in front of a seller. What we're showing you is how to skip the line on spending the $5 grand, just get in front of the seller and do what the people are spending thousands of dollars to do. So without further ado, let's break this down step by step. So there's about 5 options to find your first wholesaling real estate deal in under 30 days without any money at all. Now there's some that are more than that, right? There's like 15 or 20 options, but they're going to not be as fast, and we want to get a deal as soon as possible, right? So first and foremost, this is probably our top one, the one we talk about forever, but this is government lists. If you want to get your first wholesaling deal in the fastest way possible, government lists are going to be the best thing, especially if you're doing in-person or heck virtual wholesaling. Government lists are going to be the key for you getting your first deal. Government lists are lists you get from the government that cost literally no money at all. That's why we kind of love it, right? It's free. The government gets a list of people that have distressed properties, and you can actually go and get that information. Some of these lists are the pre-foreclosures, people behind on their mortgage payments, tax delinquencies, people not paying their property taxes, code violations, houses that are just eyesores or they're ugly looking houses, fire damaged properties, houses that catch on fire. Guys, there's like 15 different type of government lists you should be going after. And in my free real estate wholesaling course, freewholesaling.com, which will show you step by step how to pull government lists. Now, there's some areas in wholesaling where government lists won't work, especially if you're in the wrong wholesaling market. So If your average median home price is way too high, it's probably not going to work. But as long as you're outside of like New York City, LA, and San Francisco, it really doesn't apply to you too much. But you should be going after government lists. Now, what's the best marketing channel with government lists? I personally found cold calling to be the best when you got no money. And I hate to tell you, when you don't really have any money in wholesaling, really your only option is going to be cold calling. Now, there's more than that, right? I'm not saying it's your only option, but being realistically, like what should you do? I think you should only probably do cold calling because you're going to gain skills talking to sellers. Your closing rate's going to be amazing. And you're actually talking to sellers in the fastest way possible. You can find a government list at 9 a.m., skip trace it at 10 a.m., and actually close the seller at 12 p.m. There's really not many other strategies that you can do that. And so this comes back to like skip tracing, right? Like, okay, Zach, I get it. Pull the list. I can call them and all this great stuff, but like, how do I get their phone number? Every real estate guru on YouTube tells me I have to spend thousands and thousands of dollars every single month to go pay to find someone's phone number. Well, here's the cool part. There's a secret free website that actually gives you anyone's phone number absolutely for free. It's called truepeoplesearch.com. Let me say it one more time. Truepeoplesearch.com. Without this website, I can tell you there's a lot of people that have never gotten their first deal. And it's a really big hack. And heck, I'm internally grateful for it, but it's got everyone's phone numbers. It scrapes a lot of data providers and it's absolutely for free.
And the next one is JV, which is short for joint venture. And that's basically when you pair up with another wholesaler and you do a deal together. Maybe someone's really good at finding deals and you complement them by coming into the JV deal because you have a robust cash buyers list. We accent each investor's strength, and it's better to make money combined than to try to always make it on your own. I used this strategy in the first couple of years of my wholesaling. I was really good at finding motivated sellers. I didn't spend as much energy on building my cash buyers list. I figured I'd do that down the road. And a lot of people made a lot of money with me, but I was grateful for it because it allowed me to be much better with the motivated sellers. And I eventually learned that strategy by pairing up with other investors and saw what they did to build their cash buyers list. In the perfect joint venture world, it would be 50-50. And make sure you do a joint venture piece of paperwork and it just spells out your agreement. It's pretty straightforward. And you give that to your title company. By two investors working together, sometimes you can achieve more because sometimes you don't have the skill set to bring it all home. If you want to work up with me and Zach, you can go to sellmypaper.com. We do a 50-50 JV program and we'd love to work with you guys.
Yeah. And then on top of that, you can just JV your own deals, right? And so like one thing is you can go find other wholesalers that have deals under contract and they can't sell them. And you can just go out here, cold call the 4 rents or the cash sales and find a cash buyer, costs no money at all to cold call the 4 rents. And then just say, hey, I got a buyer, and then connect it from there and you can split the deal 50-50 with them, kind of like what we do.
Yeah.
And so when you got no money, JVing is another great option. How do you learn how to do this? We have a free wholesaling course, freewholesaling.com. Number 3 here, this is a great one. These are what we call digital bandit signs. Now, digital bandit signs are basically like bandit signs. So it's we buy ugly houses signs you put on the side of the road and you get people inbound calling you and actually talking to you. Now, here's the problem with bandit signs. They cost money. And when we don't have a lot of money, we can't use them, right? But digital bandit signs are basically bandit signs we put in the internet. So these are going to be like Craigslist ads. We can go to Facebook groups and post posts on there that say, I buy houses for cash. You can use AI for free to actually go and make the ad copy. So ask AI, hey, make me a post in this Facebook group, letting people know I'm looking to buy a couple more properties for cash. The cool part about that is AI will write it for you. It'll make 40 or 50 variations. You post it on Craigslist, you post it in Facebook groups, you'll do well. Remember, I'm a broken record here, but our free script on what to put into AI to get digital bandit signs, they're all in freewholesaling.com.
Number 4 is garage sales. And it's not the traditional way you think of it. This isn't the Gary Vaynerchuk where you're going to go down and flip like Matchbox cars and stuff like that. You're not actually going to go to the garage sales. You're going to compile a list. And with today's technology, between Facebook, Craigslist ads, and all Instagram social media, you can get a list of all the garage sales in your area. Now get rid of the chronic ones. And you're looking for people that are having garage sales. I'm like, oh, Rick, I know where you're going with this. You just want us to make an offer on their property. Actually, what you're doing is you're looking for tired landlord properties in reverse order. By doing this, these garage sales, they spark up overnight and they're the tenants usually getting ready to move without telling the landlord, and they're going to do it like a midnight move out. This happens all the time because we had a direct correlation. We watched over a 5-year period. So heck, let's go ahead and market to them. So what you do is you pull up all the garage sales, you cross-reference a property address, you find the owner, and either you skip trace them through truepeoplesearch.com and you just pick up the phone and call them and go, listen, I see you're having a garage sale and you're looking for the surprise announcement and go like, I'm not having a garage sale. What are you talking about? And basically the landlord puts 2 and 2 together that their tenant's moving out. They usually go by and visit the property. They're not happy. They're not getting rental. The property's in rough condition and they moved out overnight with no notice. And that is the perfect opportunity for you to be able to buy these properties by reverse engineering the garage sales under the absentee owners, which is going to be a landlord. You can be there for when they're ready to sell. And honestly, the surprise notice is how you get the deals. So if they don't know about it and they're having problems with the renter, that is a perfect opportunity for you to reach out and go, listen, if you're interested in selling the property, I would love to work with you. So guys, garage sales, by doing it in the order I showed you, is a great way, in my opinion, and I've proven the results on it, is to find tired landlords. That element of surprise, and the surprise is one big factor, tired landlords. And the third one is you have the first right, meaning that property's off market. Nobody else knows what's going on because you pulled the garage sales. It gives you an unfair advantage when you're chasing down tired landlords. Don't forget this strategy.
Yeah. And last but not least, this is kind of an honorable mention. It's a little bit of cheating, but if you already have gas in the gas tank, you're not spending money right now, right? So maybe. But guys, try to drive for dollars and try to reverse drive for dollars if you can. Heck, bike for dollars, walk for dollars, run for dollars, get some exercise in. I'm just telling you, if you could just put sticky notes on houses and if you can just find 20 ugly houses to do a day, I'm telling you, it adds up over time. And that's another great way to find wholesaling deals. On top of this too, if you want the free strategy, get a friend and see if they will reverse drive for dollars for you and you'll split the deals 50-50. Just the more conversations you have with people that have ugly houses, just betters that chance of getting that deal the fastest way possible. And that's the point, guys and gals. You talk to more sellers, you do more deals. Whenever anybody asks me like, how do I get my first deal? I'm like, talk to as many sellers that have ugly houses as possible. They will lead to wholesaling deals. And that's the biggest question people have is like, how many leads to get a deal, man? And the honest truth is, I can't guarantee it. I don't know. Sometimes you'll get the deal in 2 weeks. Sometimes you get the deal in 2 months. But if you really want to get that deal in under 30 days as soon as possible, you need to make a plan and consistently talk to sellers every single day. Even on Sunday, even on Saturday, you want to get this deal as soon as possible. Go pull those lists, go cold call these sellers. Heck, you can even text people from your personal cell phone for free. Whatever it takes to get that deal, go out here and do it. I truly believe you got what it takes and you can go after it. Guys, make sure you go to our free wholesaling course too, freewholesaling.com, where we break down exactly how to do these strategies step by step in a free complete course with over 100,000 students. And it'll lead you to getting your first deal in under 30 days. Guys, if you got any value from this video, smash that like button, subscribe, and we'll see you soon. This is Zach signing out.
Rick signing out.
Have a blessed one.
See you guys.